Okay, welcome back to part 2, Riku, no AP, low HP. Fuck, I can't hear anything. Yep, okay, it's working. First, I want to apologize for the guy with a leaf blower outside. He's back at it again. I don't know why. It's raining outside and he's out there with a leaf blower. Just why? Oh, another good news. Found out there's a way to record. I can record the footage and actually store it on a flash drive that I can connect to the PS4. Didn't know you can do that. Apparently you can. So that's probably how I'm gonna record the videos of the other challenges. Alright, what do I want to do again? No. I remember Hades gave me a lot of problems when I fought him. I think I'll do Hades first. So, there wasn't a stream yesterday. I went to the dentist, got my teeth cleaned. Let me tell you, it fucking hurt. Something just isn't right when going to the dentist. You expect so much pain, and you get so much pain.
Take this! Yeah! Ha! Like it! Take this!
It's just so painful. I don't know why, but, well, I kind of do. It's a very thin line where they need to, clean your teeth between the gums and the actual teeth. Do I need map cards? No, I just know I'm gonna fucking forget. 24. This actually seems like a great place for map cards because I have that monkey enemy card, the power ride. All I gotta do is just get to dark mode, use it, and then boom, dark orbs. And let's try it out. I love using dark aura.
Vanish!
Makes me so fucking hard.
Vanish!
Well, it looks like that's it for dark aura. Let me think. I need to go that way. Wow, I have a lot of roulette rooms. Yeah. But yeah, I went to the dentist. It fucking hurt so much. And you know, like, going to the dentist, I never realized how much I feel so bad for dentists. Because, like, they're like looking at your mouth open for a good 15 or 20 minutes, cleaning it, and the things they see. I just feel really bad for dentists. Like, thank you so much for all you do. I know it fucking hurts, but I enjoy clean teeth. I need clean teeth.
Take this! Like it!
But yeah, you dentists are awesome. Hope you know that. I mean, it's really gross. No one wants to do it. I mean, I don't know if people do want to do it, but we need that job. We need dentists.
Like it! Take this! Like it! Take this!
And yeah, I always, before I go to the dentist, I make sure my mouth smells really clean. And brush my teeth for like a good few minutes. I guess it's like 5 minutes? I don't know. I just brush it much more thoroughly before I leave to the dentist. Because I know, like, nothing is worse. I know you already have it bad. You're fucking looking at my open mouth and cleaning it. But the only thing that can make it worse is the smell that comes out. And I eat some pretty smelly foods. No, I don't eat shit, but those bags of chips I eat on Fridays, those things fucking smell when I eat them. They give me bad breath. Really, really bad breath. Cause like one of them is onion flavor, the other is like barbecue or smoky. It sounds delicious, and it tastes delicious to me, but it makes your mouth smell so bad. And things are even worse for me because I have a very, very weak sense of smell. So I can't ever tell if I'm smelling or not.
Darkness!
Although I found constant showers helps a lot with that. For breath though, I really don't know. I mean, usually after I eat those chips, I try to clean my mouth a bit. Oh yeah, it was all good news at the dentist. You know, nothing bad, nothing serious. Teeth are fine. They took their x-rays, they gave me that radiation suit thing. You know, they did the usual. They put that thing in your mouth, then they hook up the radiation thing to it. I just pretended it's a shotgun I'm pointing to myself and I'm about to fire. You know, good things like that. Oh, they did say one thing though. I have a tiny possible cavity developing in the top right or top left of my mouth. I forgot what they said. They said top right, and then I think someone said top left, but I don't remember where. It was one or the other. But they say there's like a tiny thing developing there. They also told me the usual floss, brush your teeth better, etc. I mean, I'm not saying my teeth are perfect, but they're really not that bad. Pretty average, I guess. Although if I like try to smile and you really take a good look at my teeth, you'll notice I'm missing some. Not because I got beat up as a kid. That never happened. Oh, maybe. But they just never grew it, and some of my teeth are just missing. Ah, that one. Yeah. But yeah. Oh great, my bird fell. Hang on a second. Ugh, okay, bird's back up. Fuck, I'm so worried about him. Like, that was a huge drop we did. Like, okay, the drop itself wasn't that large. It was maybe like 5 or 6 inches that he fell. But it's like, I'm just worried that he's gonna like drop. Like, he just fell. There wasn't flying, he just fell. Like, just hardcore hit the floor.
Vanish!
I just worry about it. Oh yes, I don't have any other knot. Right? All gone? Yep, I used it. Yeah, I just worry that he's gonna break his toes or something. I mean, he looks fine right now, so he didn't break anything, but you never know. Anyway, what was I saying? Dentists, I always brush my teeth. Oh yeah, so cavities. It's not because... Well, I guess it might be because I don't brush that well. They said it was really, really tiny. Like, not a full cavity, but could possibly develop into one. But cavities are actually formed, and I learned about this in my business class when we were discussing critical thinking. Cavities are actually formed from bacteria that are left over on your teeth. They eat the leftover food residues, and in order to eat it, they secrete this substance that helps them digest that food residue. But that substance that they release also corrodes your teeth. So that's where cavities come from. It's bacteria secreting this substance.
Take this! Like it!
How did we learn about bacteria on teeth in a critical thinking class in business? Well, it was in like the last month of the class. I remember our professor showed us some articles online and we had to guess, like, well no, she gave us a question and then we had to guess, was it real or fake? Was it real or fake? And one of the questions was, you're more likely to get cavities if you date someone who has them. And we were all like, no. You get cavities from not brushing your teeth that well. And then we found out in the article, they actually did a study. She showed us the article, and it's like they did the study, and in that study, a woman had like really good teeth, she dated someone who didn't, and then she developed cavities. How? Well, they figured out that cavities are caused by the bacteria that live on the teeth, that eat the food residue and secrete that substance.
Like it! Take this! Your Majesty! Come on!
fucking dark aura.
Vanish.
Fucking love using dark aura. So yeah. Oh, I remember another question she asked us. Oh, and that question was actually on the final exam, because she said our final would be everything we've learned. And she also said there would be like some questions based on some of the articles and stuff, and that was one of them. It was a true or false question. I remember in that class, fuck, like I can't remember the name of the topics, but she said like the exam is like this many questions. This many questions this part has this many questions. Like, oh, what have we learned so far that has this many things? The same number of questions here. Oh, it's matching based on something you learned. You're like, oh, okay. And there was also a true and false question, true and false section. And that's where the cavity question was. It was like true or false. Like you get.
Your Majesty, come on!
Like true or false. You're more likely to get cavities if you date someone who has them.
Vanish!
Yeah, another article we read. She asked us, if you take a shower during a thunderstorm, are you more likely to get shocked? The answer is yes. Very, very rarely. But it can happen. Lightning can travel through the pipes and through the water because water conducts electricity pretty well, and the metal pipes. So you can get shocked while taking a shower. And there are recorded cases of it happening. I never knew that.
Like it!
Getting shocked while taking a shower.
Take this! Darkness!
Please excuse my neighbor's dog that's barking very loudly. My neighbor's dog has a problem with everyone. For any guys, actually. It's a very sexist dog.
Vanish!
Look, I could just regular attack and finish it off, but we need to do this thing.
Vanish!
But it hates all men. Except the male neighbor, who the dog belongs to. It doesn't hate him. But that dog hates all other men. I think it was abused by men and they rescued the dog, that's why it has a problem with everyone. And it always yells. And at night, because my room is like right next door to theirs, I have to fucking hear that dog every night because they go out and I hear like it's howling because it's so lonely because the neighbors are gone. Like it's cute and all, but God, like 11:30 at night, that's all I fucking do. I can barely sleep.
Take this!
Most of the time, I'm really mad, but this week I'm not gonna mind.
Your Majesty, come on! Yeah! Like it!
Reason being, this week, it's Raid Week in Kingdom Hearts Union Cross.
Like it!
I ended up getting rank 94 or 96 last time. I don't remember. It's on my phone. I think it's on my phone. I just remember that when I finished, what ended up happening, it was really funny. So the way the raid week works is during certain hours of the day, you get double the lux, which you need in order to rank higher. And the last hour is from 11 p.m. to 12 a.m. Eastern, so I stayed up that hour. What ended up happening though, I was just pretty tired that day. And I was behind, like I dropped from the safe areas, like the 86, 88-ish rank, and I dropped to fucking 94, 95. And I was so worried. I'm like, oh shit, so I really have to pull my fucking weight this time. I gotta make it, because you can't believe how much it would suck to be kicked off from there. 20 blue, fuck me, I just used one. I'm gonna go all my blues. So yeah, the hours during the day where it's double lux, it's 5 a.m. to 6 a.m., 11 a.m. to 12 p.m., 5 p.m. to 6 p.m., and...
Take that! Take that!
And, what are the times? 5 to 6 a.m. 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. 11 to 12.
Feel the heat. Take that! Take that!
Yeah, 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. And then 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. and 11 p.m. to 12 a.m.
Darkness! Take that!
I mean, I might as well.
Take that!
Upgrade any fucking medicine that works.
Vanish! That's it. That's it.
That's alright. Hang on. 9.
Vanish!
Riku's fucking destroying him.
Your Majesty! Come on! Take that! Take that! Feel the heat. Take that! That's it.
Does it work on him? It does. Dark Fire to
That's
work
it.
on Hades.
That's it. Take that. Hey, I'm starting to get one.
Oh no, you didn't.
Take that. That's it. That's it. Your Majesty. Come on.
Oh, this will work.
Take this. Is it happening?
What was I fucking talking about? Oh yeah, so I only do 3 hours of the double lux, except when I have college classes during those hours. Then I can't. Usually it's going to be 2. So it would be 5 p.m. to I do 11 a.m. to 12 p.m., 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. and 11 p.m. to 12 a.m. I do those 3 hours. During that week, I did those 3 hours. So you can imagine, I've wasted 21 hours doing that throughout the week. And then you end up getting, like, not even the top 100 where I was aiming for. So, like, imagine dropping to 101. And you're like, oh, wow. So I put in 21 hours of fucking work. And I don't even get what I was aiming for. I got kicked out by, like, one person. That one lucky asshole got to kick me off. They tried better than me. So yeah, that's why I was fucking sweating. And what ended up happening was, during that last hour of the day, I did try to pull it in a few more million. Trying to get more lux, trying to really go farther. And during the last, I'd say, I think the last 15 minutes, I fell asleep somehow without knowing. Like, I remember checking the time on my phone, and it's like, oh, 11:45, okay, there's 15 more minutes, because I'm about to fucking sleep. And then I fell asleep without knowing, and I checked my phone, because I'm like, oh man, I just blacked out, what happened? And I check and it says 12:15, I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I fell asleep and missed the last 15 minutes? And I check my rank and I'm like 96 and I'm like, fuck, I'm not gonna make it. So then I started grinding for an extra 30 minutes. I ended up at 92. Woke up the next morning, I was like 96 or 98, and I'm like, fuck yeah, it was worth it after all. And I kept checking nervously the people under me, the people above me, did they go to sleep? You can tell because it say like they last logged on. If it says they last logged on 0 minutes ago, that means they're still on. If it says like they last logged on several minutes ago or an hour ago, that means they're off. But yeah, I fucking did it.
How can we help you, Vexen? It's not very often we see you topside.
I came to lend you a hand. You obviously believe this Sora has much potential, but I remain unconvinced he is truly worth such coddling. I think an experiment would show if he really is of any value to us.
Well, here we go again. It's just an excuse, so you can carry out your little experiments, that's all.
I'm a scientist. Experiments are what I do. Yes.
Whatever. You can do what you want. But you know, I think testing Sora is just a cover for testing your valet.
Valet? He's the product of pure research.
What he actually is a toy.
You should just learn to be quiet.
Anyway, since you came all this way, you're gonna need this. A humble gift to my elder. I hope you use it to put on a very good show for us. That card holds the memories of Sora and Riku's home.
It's just a card. What good is that?
With a little help from Naminé, you'll have all the real Riku's memories. Maybe we can get her to make you forget you're nothing but a fake. In other words, we'll remake your heart so you can be exactly the same as the real Riku, okay?
You want to remake my heart? The real Riku is a wimp who's afraid of the dark. What do I want with the heart of a loser?
Any objections, Vexen? After all, you do want to test Sora, don't you?
It must be done.
How can you? Are you betraying me?
I told you I would make good use of you, didn't I?
No.
Relax, kiddo. I don't think it's gonna hurt that much.
I'll hurt you!
Stupid little toy. Think you could defeat me? Where would you ever get a thought like that? But look on the bright side. Along with everything else in your head, Naminé will erase the memory of me knocking you flat. Instead, she will implant the loveliest little memories you could ever hope for. It's no big deal that they're all lies.
No. No!
Damn, poor replica Riku. Still, I don't feel bad for him at all. He has anger issues. things. A neighbor's dog, my bird. Fuck. Shit. Oh yeah, the raid week thing. So yeah, before I used to try that hard, during college, things would get fucking bad. Like, I'd have to skip so many of those hours. At least half of them. Well, no, not really. Maybe I'd skip like 6 of them. Not really half. Nice. Wow, look at all these fucking guys. Oh, we're gonna Dark Aura tonight. The true horror for these heartless. Witnessing this. This seems like a great place to train. Or not train, but get parts. Let's go, all these fucking knives. So yeah, and before I used to be way out of the league of competing to the top 100. I used to be able to. What ended up happening was the first few times I just went for top 500 because the reward isn't as good, but I could definitely go for that.
Take this! Yeah! Ha! Like it! Take this! Darkness! Vanish!
But then what ended up happening was, I think it was during November, like with Black Friday, they had that Black Friday deal, and I was able to gilt my Roxas, my regular Roxas. And that was pretty much my main medal, because at that time they didn't really have that many bosses to choose from. So the one you would always go for is the Omega Behemoth, because that gives a shitload of Lux. And it was probably the best one.
Take this! Like it! Take this!
So that means like magic would be your go-to. Just get a bunch of medals that have Lux up and they're magic medals. And that Roxas medal I had was a magic medal. And I got lucky. I managed to gilt that, put attack boost 2 Lux plus on it. That thing carried me so much. I managed to get in the top 100 for the next few ranking events. Then what ended up happening was I just hadn't spent my deals in such a long time on any deal because I didn't like them. And, well, I became super fucking weak. I would not generate enough Lux in order to compete with the top 100. Not only that, but they abuse this thing where it's like, you stay in a party, parties are able to Lux boost. And why am I stuck? Alright, good. Good news. Hey there, Marco. Oh great, Marco's here. Time to stop talking about Unchained Key. I made a PSN account, and I didn't need a credit card. Damn, so did you finally platinum Far Cry 4?
Take it! Like it! Your Majesty! Come on!
I needed it because I made an underaged account. Oh, that's why. Underaged account. I always lie on that. I say I'm born in 1980. Was it 80 or did I say 86?
Take this! Your Majesty! Darkness!
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Your Majesty! Come on! Vanish! Vanish!
I mean, the big question that I ask is still, did you platinum it? And I still can't platinum Far Cry 4 for two reasons. For some shitty ass reason, I lost half my trophies, and there are additional ones. How'd you lose half of your trophies? Oh, I know why, because you didn't make an account. So you were on like a guest user, so that's probably why you lost them. You're so triggered.
Take this!
Well, I was gonna talk about Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. Oh, I know something even more triggering. It's nothing new, but in the North American version, guess what? We still don't have brews in our rewards and stuff. We only very rarely get brews. Like maybe in an avatar board, or maybe from a deal where it's pretty bad, like a really bad deal we have right now. Oh yeah, we did get Axel B, I did get it. They fucking nerfed the quest so hard for the North American version, I'm so happy. Oh yeah, did you see the final enemy in the Axel B quests? It fucking looks like Inferno. And tell me your PSN ID so I can add you. It's Sora the Scrub. Sora _the_scrub.
Take this! Like it!
Oh no, no. Now I have to redo everything in this room. Fuck. Oh, and you got COD Infinite Warfare for free. Just for making an account? Wow.
Like it!
Or did someone give it to you? All that fucking card collecting. Ruined.
Like it! Take this! Like it!
But yeah, so what ended up happening, it triggered a lot of people. In North American Unchained Key, what ended up happening was, we got a notice. Oh, well, I'll talk about the Axel B notice later, but we got the notice for the Winnie, Pooh, and Tigger. And what ended up happening was, in the notice, they said that these, the Union Cross boards, they contain magic mirrors, SIDS, other stuff, and brooms. And they wrote, and brooms. And then, like, 30 minutes later, they ended it out, and they just pretended like nothing happened, and everyone got so fucking triggered from that. Not only that, but if you saw the North American notice for Axel B, it's fucking hilarious. They wrote the title in Japanese, and then the actual notice itself, it just says text. I found a demo version and downloaded it, and it turned out that it was a full version. Yeah, I fucking love those full demos. I don't know why, man. They just hate giving free shit like that. But you know, I'm starting to think someone proposed this theory that the North American version is actually run by the Japanese people who wrote the Japanese version, and that the North American people are just they're just the public relations people. typed Sora the Scrum player search ID and it said 0 players. Playing on Sora the Scrum right now. Oh, maybe I'm actually playing on Scrub's ID. Scrub and I share an ID on PlayStation in case he ever gets a game that I don't have and platinums it for me. Try Blackstorm 7667. That one is also under my name.
Take this! Like it! Take this! Like it! Take this!
Yeah, a lot of angry people in the North American version.
Like it! Take this! Like it! Darkness!
Hello, darkness.
Vanish!
Oh, only 13? Only platinum more for me. I think he platinum God of War 3 for me. I remember that. Oh, I remember trying to help him beat Zeus on Titan mode, because that was fucking hard. And we found out there's a way to easily beat him. You just have to keep fucking rushing Zeus, and he can't ever retaliate back. And we're like, wow, we were getting so fucking destroyed by this boss, and we just have to do this over and over again. I saw what you have to do for Titan mode in God of War 3 to beat the story. Like, it's not fun. I'm so happy I didn't have to do any of that.
Just me.
You can't send me a request? Why the fuck not? Or what does it say when you try to send it? What other platinum games do I have on there? Like, the most recent thing I've platinumed was Kingdom Hearts 2, because I just remember. I don't know why, but I was fucking possessed. I wanted to platinum Kingdom Hearts 2 on the PS4. And I did. All those gunship missions. 100% in all of them. Data Org wasn't really any difficult. No, except Data's all. Data's all. Oh, hey, Motion Maker. Cannot send a friend request because of the recipient's settings. What the fuck did he put on the settings?
Take this!
Oh yeah, got some good news. So, well, first, I won't be able to stream tomorrow. But after tomorrow, on Thursday, I'm doing a 2-year anniversary stream. Scrub has made another randomizer for me. And it's for Sora, so there's like 23 fights, I believe. I think it's 23. Riku has like 12 fights in his story. And I figured out how to get the premium cards and the code values, so I sent him the sheet that has all the code values, and he's made me some decks. Now, the one thing that does worry me is the Game Boy emulator. I don't know if it'll crash a lot or not, because it crashed a few times when I did the Riku randomizer. I don't know if it's fixed or not, but I hope it is. Bad news for you. Let me guess, you won't be able to see it. That's okay, don't worry. I accidentally used a 2-day free trial instead of the 14-day trial, and I can't use those 14 days now. Maybe after your 2 days you can use the 14-day.
Take this! Like it!
Damn.
Come on!
It's time to do it.
Out of my way!
Okay, I see you block my attacks. Your defense points are way too high. There we go. Time to get the fucking ore.
Vanish! Vanish!
Alright, who's next? For PS Plus, those fucks, that's really AIDS. I think the only time I've been able to get PS Plus was when the PS4 got hacked and it was out for like, what was it, like 2 weeks it was out? God damn, I remember that. I love when Riku says vanish. God, I get PT... Oh, man, I have like... what's it called? PTSD? Whenever someone says vanish. How many fucking times I've had to fight Larxene.
Take this!
I just get nightmares.
Take this! Your Majesty! Come on!
But yeah, I remember when PlayStation got hacked.
Like it!
How many years ago was that? I have OCD whenever something isn't in order. Yo, I fucking know that feeling. Whenever I eat vegetables, like a bunch of baby carrots and baby tomatoes, I have to eat them in a specific order. I can't go like random carrot, random tomato. I have to eat it in a certain order, like carrot, tomato, carrot, tomato, carrot, tomato. Oogie's about to get fucked up.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
Take this!
Damn it.
Oh, baby.
It's time to duel.
Like it!
You won't make a dope out of me.
Man, I'm possessed with my DualShock 4
baby.
being the middle of my PS4.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
Damn, where's the fucking Mickey card?
Come on!
It has to be in the center, otherwise I'll be up all night.
Take this! Dark! Just me!
Why am I like that? It's okay, we're all like that. Well, some of us.
Body crashes.
Your Majesty! Come on!
Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
Hey, can I go darkness yet?
Oh,
Going ghost.
Vanish!
That Mickey card just isn't dropping.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Oh, there we go. But yeah, what was I saying before? Let me think. I said God of War 3, got possessed by Kingdom Hearts 2, and I said something else that I can't remember. I mean, I guess I talked about the randomizer. Up there. Did you ever see Nier Automata? No, I haven't. But feel free to spoil it for me if you want. I don't really care. Check out the demo, it's so fucking good. Did you get the full demo or the demo? Alright guys, leave Scrub alone. I got the demo. Oh, he's just saying I got the demo. Damn, what was I talking about before? Before the Oogie fight, I can't fucking remember. Great, like the last thing I remember the thing I talked about when I first started streaming about 30 minutes ago, or I guess 40 minutes ago, was talking about how I went to the dentist yesterday so I couldn't stream. God, like it fucking hurts so much. Just to get my teeth cleaned.
Why so glum, Namine? Is there something that's been troubling you? Are you feeling awful about tinkering with Sora's memory? Or maybe you...
Cut it out, Larxene. Namine? She doesn't want to remember Sora.
Is that so?
Don't worry. Whatever's hurting you, I'll make it go away. I swear it on this. The good luck charm you gave me. See ya.
That's just amazing.
I love going to the dentist.
It's almost
yeah,
like
looking under
completely made his
2B's
heart from
skirt
scratch.
is supposedly 2B good,
Nice
right?
touch with the good luck charm. I didn't know you could use
Feels
memories
so good.
to
A2 is
transform
more
objects
hot
like
or
cards
hotter?
into keepsakes. You used the same trick on Sora, right?
Probably talking
You
about that
changed
game.
Kyrie's good luck charm with your magic, didn't you?
But God, it fucking hurt. Like, I was just getting my
It
teeth
won't be
cleaned.
long before Sora forgets about Kyrie
Like,
completely.
I said it before,
then
I'll say it
all
again. I feel
yours
really
to-
bad
won't
for
forget.
any dentist.
Huh?
Having to look at mouths all
No matter
days
how much I change his memory,
and having
Sora will
to
never
clean
forget
them.
Kyrie. Memories of me. More
And I do my
false
best
memories of
before I
me.
go to the dentist, try to
And
keep
just
my
make
mouth
his
fresh.
feelings for
Make it
Kyrie
smell
even stronger
fresh
than before.
as best I can.
Because
So at least that's one less thing. I feel like they hurt you less
Kyrie.
if you keep your mouth clean. Clean
What's your
smelling
problem
anyway.
with that? That should be your incentive not to
A2,
screw
2B,
anything
9S
up.
are characters in Nier.
Just do a good job
Yeah, I guess
rewriting
so.
Sora's heart. Then you can
But yeah,
actually
then they
be
like got
somebody
out the
and no
scrubbing
longer just
toothbrush,
Kyrie's
like
shadow.
the scraper one. God, I
You'll be
thought for
real
sure I was
in
gonna lose
Sora's
my
heart.
teeth, because I just feel it grinding on my teeth. I'm like, fuck, this is it. I'm gonna lose my front teeth to this. Okay, it's not really a scrub. It's more of a scraper. But God, it fucking hurt. I mean, the scraper didn't really hurt. The thing that hurt before was the really pointy needle that they scrape the bottom of your teeth with. Like, the line between your teeth and the gums. Yeah, the metal one. They have like this metal scraper thing. They rub it against your teeth to get off all the plaque and stuff. Under the she. Under the she nest events. You know what's weird? I've started watching Jimmy Neutron lately. Just because I randomly saw on YouTube the Jimmy Timmy Power Hour episode. Fuck, which way was it? Was it up or down? But yeah, and you know what's weird? In that episode, the first Jimmy Timmy Power Hour, like, I actually liked that one a lot. Like, that was the shit. You got Fairly Odd Parents and Jimmy Neutron combining. But then the second Jimmy Timmy Power Hour was even better for me. And then the weirdest thing that I never realized, Jimmy Timmy Power Hour 2, it takes place after Jimmy Neutron finishes. Because the last episode of Jimmy Neutron was the League of Villains one. Stop. Hey, is being horny weird for a 15-year-old girl? It's just hormones. Nothing wrong with hormones. But yeah, like the second Jimmy Timmy Power Hour, it takes place after Jimmy Neutron is over. And it's weird because Fairly Odd Parents is in like season 11 or season 12 right now. Jimmy Neutron only had like 56 episodes, I think. How the fuck did I get to this subject? I don't know. I mean, other people get horny when they watch Jimmy Neutron, so maybe that's how you got there. Yeah, Jolena is sometimes horny around me. This is gonna be difficult.
This won't be pretty!
Damn it.
This won't be pretty! This won't be pretty!
Alright, new
Get
plan.
ready for this!
Let's get dark mode out.
Get ready for this!
Oh, Jesus.
Get ready for this!
Fucking hell.
Get ready for this!
How am I gonna
Get ready for this!
take her down? Guess I could
Get ready for this!
just duel her.
Get ready for this! Get ready for...
Damn it, it's too
This
risky.
won't be pretty! Get ready for this!
Fucking take you.
Get ready for
She's
this!
got such high fucking cost.
Get ready for this! This won't be pretty.
Neither is your mother's ass.
Get ready for this.
Okay, it's 2
Get
down.
ready for this.
Oh, come on. 2 of your tentacles are gone. Perfect.
Slippery little monster. Get ready for this. Get ready for this.
God damn.
Insolent little fools.
My Mickeys fucking suck as well. Okay, this I'll be
won't
okay
be
with.
pretty.
Every attack she's gonna switch.
Get ready for this.
That gives me enough time.
Slippery little monster. This won't Get ready for this. Insolent little fool.
Okay, I can do this. Use the slate. Oh my god, invalid run. It's not duels only.
Get ready for this. Your Majesty.
Get it, Mickey.
Come on. Get ready for this. Get ready for this.
Funny enough that you say that though, because that's been
Slippery little.
in the back of my head throughout this run, throughout this challenge. I keep thinking, oh crap, I'm cheating. I'm using slates. But in reality, it's okay.
Insolent little fool. Take this.
Yeah, Jimmy Power Hour 2 is
This
pretty
won't be
good.
pretty. Your Majesty. Come on. Like it. Darkness.
And you missed. Okay, can I use... I love how we are changing subjects every 5 minutes. That's how my brain works too. Alright, fine. You get to decide what the next subject is, and we'll stick for it for the next 5 minutes. Okay? Your next subject is sex. Are you okay, Marco? Is something bothering you? What happened? You had a girlfriend. Didn't you say that? Are things okay? Is something wrong?
Get ready for this.
I like pussy so much. And I love getting puffed. My audience, ladies and
Get
gentlemen,
ready for this.
I guess 30% of my audience. Or is it 40%? Yeah, I'd say 33%. There's only like 3 people who ever come here.
Darkness. This won't
I have a
be
girlfriend
pretty.
that's on summer holiday for 3 fucking months. Are you fucking kidding me? Ursula was at like 10% health. Me lonely daddy, 80%. Alright, fine, 80%. You suck. Well, you swallow, Marco. Fucking wrecked.
This won't be.
You know what that makes me think of?
This won't be.
So during the weekend, I went over to Scrub's house. He was playing that game Maple Story. So I gave him my account years ago. He still plays it. And someone used like this megaphone that leaves a message. It like leaves a message in your chat to everyone in the world on that channel. I don't know, to everyone in that world, because they were getting free ones from something. And someone dissed him. He said like the most savage thing I've ever seen. He like someone whispered it. No. Okay, so someone said they were upset with an event going on in the game. Then he uses his megaphone. He's like, "Should I play this song on the world's tiniest violin?" Someone responded, "Still bigger than your dick." And then he responded with something so savage. He's like, "It's a shame your dad beat you and not cancer." That was the most savage thing I've ever seen. It's a shame your dad beat you and not cancer.
Get ready for this.
It's so mean, but it was such a huge diss. I've never seen a diss like that before.
Get ready for this.
Oh, scrub.
Get ready for this. Get ready for this.
Invalid slave. I never said no slaves. Alright, get your fat head over here.
This won't be pretty. This won't be pretty. Insolent little fools.
Alright, hopefully she's like swimming on sides now. Oh god damn it. Hang on a second. It was actually Scrub. Nah, just kidding. It was Donald.
Get ready for this.
He asked me, how can I ruin your stream?
Get ready for this.
Like it!
Get your fat head over here, Mitch 2017. Pull the dick out, feels nice, Captain.
Darkness!
Slippery. Get ready for insolent little
Good,
fools.
got some good hits in. Now she should start switching sides every attack. That still got me, that's bullshit. I don't know why she isn't switching sides. She should be. I'll do this.
Get ready for this!
What will I play after I finish every cage? I honestly don't know. This is the last challenge I have. And then I have pretty much nothing. Did I not use it?
Get ready for this! This won't be pretty!
I'm really out of ideas. Step 1, go to the video game store. Step 2, fuck, reading. Stop doing this.
Take this! Darkness!
I guess Sneaky Boogie isn't gonna help.
Your Majesty!
Oh, are you fucking kidding me? The 9. Alright, hook me up. Oh, fuck it. I'll take this. Oh, whoops. I didn't realize. No, oh, come on! There's like 10 HP left.
Get ready for this! This won't be pretty! Get ready for this! Get ready for this!
Okay, should be able to see her now.
Your Majesty!
Kill her, Mickey! Fucking giant octopus squid killed by a mouse. Alright, step 2, buy one of the following games: Nier Automata, Far Cry 4, Alien Isolation, The Last of Us. I actually have The Last of Us. Swag finish dab. I do have The Last of Us. Scrub and I, we ended up getting platinum on... No, wait, did we get platinum? I don't think we got platinum, but I remember I did the story. He played the shit out of The Last of Us online. I played it for like 5 minutes and I kept getting the story. That fucking sucked. But I remember beating The Last of Us on the hardest difficulty. Oh, no, it wasn't the hardest difficulty. It was the second hardest difficulty, because to get the super ultimate hard difficulty, you have to pay for it. You should stream it. You really think so? Oh, it's on the PS3, it's not on the PS4. What do you think, though? Last of Us on the hardest difficulty. It was a great game. It was one of my favorites. The story was really fucking good. Maybe I will stream it. Maybe that's... No, I can't stream tomorrow. But next week, after the randomizers.
Vexen is no more.
Yes, his scent is gone. Axel struck him down.
In
Something
PS
I find
on Nier,
deplorable.
there's a very hard mode in
Agents
which
of
you
the
die on
organization
one hit.
striking each other down.
PS3, PS4, same shit.
problem
No,
is Sora.
PS4 has
Vexen proved to be
720p,
no match for him.
60 frames.
Yet he's still under Naminé's control.
But we cannot eliminate Sora, can we?
Correct. For our superior, he is in dire need of the Hero of Light. When light loses sight of its path, we may find use for the dark. What we must do is obtain the darkness.
Riku, of course.
just played Craigasm, and after the stream, try not to forget to send me a friend request on PSN. I'll whisper you my ID, okay?
Just one card left.
Yeah, go ahead.
If I get through this, will I be free of the darkness?
Well, I need to figure out how to change his settings. Alright, one world left, and I think I have enough map cards for everything. Now I remember what I was talking about, and like 30 minutes ago that I couldn't remember. When PlayStation 3 got hacked, I remember the day before, I'm playing on the PS3, and my parents are like, hey, we need a TV, can you go? And I'm like, oh, come on, a few more games of Modern Warfare 3. And they're like, no, the PS3 will be here tomorrow, you can play it then. And I'm like, fucking hell. Guess what happened tomorrow? PS3 got hacked. Can't play online, and I'm just wondering, what the fuck, is it going under maintenance or something? Like, oh well, I'll just go outside, I guess. Maybe it'll be back in a few hours. Nope, wasn't back for a few hours. Then I checked online and found out, oh well, PlayStation got hacked, a lot of credit card shit and other stuff. And some group that hacked it said, like, oh, the people who coded the PS3 are fucking monkeys. We got through it so easily. See. I don't want to waste that. Are you fucking kidding me? Donald, what the fuck do you want? Oh, I blocked that number. See, the cool thing about this phone, we got new phones in the house, I think like a month back. Anytime I get a number from a telemarketer, this phone has a block function. The old phone I had didn't. This one does. So, if it's someone I don't like, get the fuck off. How many games you got on PlayStation now? PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 3? I have like 20 or 30. No, probably just 20. I think the PlayStation 3 game I played the most, I hate to say it, but it was Black Ops. No, not Black Ops. It was Modern Warfare 2. I spent so many hours on that game. It was so fun, I couldn't help it. Black Ops 2 probably close second. The story was good, the multiplayer was good. I was one of those assholes who went to, what was that game called? It was, I think it was called Gun Game, where you swap guns every kill. I was that asshole who stayed on the first gun because it had the knife attachment on it that lets you hit faster. And I would just go around stabbing people. Whenever you get stabbed, you don't get a kill for that, but you demote that person by one kill. So they go back to the previous thing. I was that asshole who kept running around the map and doing that to people. Fucking hate this world.
Come on!
Your cards are so garbage.
Out of my way!
The best way to get through here is to duel.
Just me! Out of my way! Come on! Out of my way!
I have Far Cry 4, Nier Auto, Demo, and I deleted Hitman, COD, COD Infinite Warfare because I have no multiplayer anymore.
Just me! Out of my way!
And I had Dragon Quest Heroes 2 demo, but I deleted it. I only knifed and gun game on Infinite Warfare so I can get reactions. Kids rage so hard. I did the exact same fucking thing. I didn't really get many kids to rage, but I got a lot of teens to rage. Like, 20-year-olds. They would say, like, yo, this fucking guy, because I always played on Scrub's account. Well, not really his account, we share it. I guess I'll just call it mine. I put it on my account, the Blackstorm account. And they'd be like, oh, this fucking Blackstorm, he keeps fucking knifing me. And like, is that the guy with like the eye on his emblem? Yeah, that fucking guy. Every time you see that eye, you know he's got you. Raged, oh my fucking god, stop knifing me, oh my god. I remember one game, everyone was just so bad that I was, or maybe I was just that good at knifing. I ended up getting like over 100 stabs because the game just couldn't fucking end. They removed the time limit in gun game for Black Ops 2. So I just kept running around and stabbing. The guy in first was on like 180 points, so I think it was on the rocket launcher or the crossbow. And I just ended up demoting him down back to the shitty sniper rifle on like 120.
Your Majesty! Come on!
I'm like, stop crying, kid. You know what else I like to do in Black Ops 2? Playing Search and Destroy, and I would be that fucking asshole with the RPG. And the EMP grenades. Like, the game starts, I throw my EMP grenades, instantly get a few people. Because the range on that thing is fucking crazy. And then I just camp in one spot, wait for people to come, and just fucking destroy them with my dildo rocket. Yes, I was an asshole. I'm one of those people you hate to run into online. Here's a shitty comeback for when someone says don't cry. The only thing I'll cry about is not fucking your mom at night. That's actually pretty good.
Take this!
I felt bad for her. God, I kind of want to use Scrub's insult that he showed me yesterday. Not yesterday, before yesterday on Sunday. But I feel really bad saying it. Like, I don't want to make a joke about cancer. It's a good comeback, but it's like so savage. It's too savage.
Like it!
It's a shame your dad beat you and not cancer. How do you come up with this stuff?
Come on! Get a load of this! Just me! Get a load of this!
Cancer is aids to have, sorry God. What if cancer is nature's way to stop any group of people, or any group of living things from staying around too long? You know what else is weird? There's a lot of things in life that seriously need to fucking get nerfed. Like, if life is really a simulation, I can think of some things that are just way too overpowered. Cockroaches being one of them.
Like it!
I don't know why I clicked on it, but I saw a video on, like, cockroach facts. It's fucking disturbing. They can live 7 days without their head. What was the other one? They can survive radiation 10 times more than the amount that can kill a human.
Out of my way!
They can get as flat as a dime. So they can crawl into, like, the tiniest places, which is fucking terrifying. This is really dumb to say, but I'm a Christian and I believe that God doesn't really exist. I mean, believe what you want. I'm not saying there is a god, I'm not saying there's not a god, but, you know, just believe what you want. Just don't be that guy who forces their beliefs on other people.
Just me! Out of my way!
Or that guy who tries talking louder in a conversation to think they're winning. Being louder does not equal being right.
Get a load of this!
But yeah, back to cockroaches. Like, those things are fucking unbelievably strong. Not only that, they're also immune to a lot of pesticides and insect killers. What else can cockroaches do? They can go a month, or close to a month, just eating a tiny bit of food or drinking a tiny bit of water. Not only that, they can also feast off the dead skin of you and drink your sweat at night, sometimes, if they wanted to. And they reproduce really fucking fast. So cockroaches, you know, they need to fucking get nerfed hard. I think that when you die, you're reborn as someone else, no Yu-Gi-Oh! Intended. Maybe it's like when you wake up from a dream, you don't remember the dream when you wake up, so maybe if you die, it's like that. You just live again, and you don't remember anything that's happened. Honestly though, if there really is a heaven and hell, I know for sure I'm going to hell. You know it's my favorite plant, a cactus. I remember every dream, which is weird. I don't remember a lot of my dreams. You know what else is really weird? Sometimes when I wake up at night, I have this amazing music playing in my head, and I'm like, okay, I have to fucking remember this. This sounds amazing. And I wake up the next morning, and then I'm like, fuck, what was that tune again? Damn, I can't remember. Really wish I had that memory. But anytime I have a dream that I really want to remember, I get my phone out and start recording.
Take this!
Just keep talking. Mate, I just wake up and while my eyes are open, I zone out. Yeah, that's happened to me before. Go up, I think. I'm getting possessed. I see everything, but I don't feel my body at all when it happens. Maybe it's sleep paralysis also. That could be a thing. Oh, fuck me. 9. Did I have a roulette room somewhere? I think I did. Yeah, all the way fucking... well, that's not that bad. Alright, time to go back. You know, I was talking about it before you got here in the stream. Getting possessed, Satan nearby, what's wrong with me? And this fight is fucking hard. Only 8 cards? Oh, it's not that bad. I mean, if I just keep dueling, I'll win eventually. But yeah, one time during last month's raid week in Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, happening was the last hour for Double Lux. It's at 11 p.m. to 12 p.m. or 11 p.m. to 12 a.m. I was at like 96 in rank, and I'm just thinking like I really gotta get more Lux, really fall hard this hour. And I end up falling asleep at like 8:45 while playing the game, and then I wake up and it's 12:15 or 12:30. And I checked my rank and I was like 96. I'm like, oh shit, I really gotta get a few million more. Not that hard, it took me ages to be Dick Master. Those balls always kill me. Dick Master.
Take this!
Whoever the fuck made the deck for Wonderland, he needs to get shot. This is a fucking atrocious deck.
Out of my way!
Time to duel.
Out of my way!
Come on, use a 5 or 2. Fuck, look at all these 6s.
Come on! Get a load of this! Darkness!
Got it. Oh, great. No roulette from this? Are you fucking kidding me? Where the roulettes at?
Get a load of this!
A load of Riku's load.
Come on!
Getting back to dreams, what do you dream? I usually dream that I die or that I'm in a game I played last night. I don't really remember a lot of my dreams. I had this really fucking weird dream once. I get like a really fucking weird dream every now and then, like once a month.
Come on! Yeah! Like it!
Like, I'd talk about it if I wanted to, but it might be too weird. I mean, it doesn't matter because no one ever watches these stream recordings, but I just don't want to talk about it.
Come on! Out of my way!
Tell me. I don't want to say it. It's really weird. And I don't even remember most of the details. I remember the weird details. I don't remember the not weird details. At least whisper it to me. I'd rather say it than whisper it. There's no way I'm typing all of that out. Okay, I need a blue card below 5 there. See a 3. I'll take it. Mate, I dream weird shit all the time. I'm used to it. Okay, I'll sum it up. I see, what did I see? I saw a muscular Asian guy. No wait, what was it? Alright, I'll just say the entire story and try to fill in the details as much as I can. So, I'm walking down in some city outside. I don't remember where. But I remember I see like this this area, like with two Apple stores. Not like actual apples that you eat, but Apple like the technology product. Like 2 micro centers, I guess. And I'm just browsing through the computers, like looking at them, like, oh, okay. And it's all outdoors. And then I see this weird, like, barn area. And there I see some guy who's saying, like, okay, I'm from YouTube, I promised I'd do this if I reach, like, this many followers or something. And then he says, I'm gonna have gay sex with this guy right here. And it's like this somewhat muscular Asian dude. And he, like, unzips his pants, and you see, like, this 20-inch dick out. And like, he was just, like, the YouTuber guy was, like, rubbing it off, trying to get ready for it to go. And, there's, like, 3 other guys going around the YouTuber with, like, cameras on their phones, and they're recording everything as it happens. And I'm just wondering to myself, okay. And I don't remember what happened after that. I think I left, and I went to the computer area, cause I left, and I went past the computer area, and then like, oh shit, why does my back feel lighter? Oh no, I didn't get my fucking book bag back. I left it in the micro center, so then I run back to the micro center, and I'm like, oh fuck, hey, did you see my book bag? I'm like, oh, we just gave it to someone else. They said it was theirs. I'm like, no, that one is mine. And then I see him come back, and he's like, yeah, I got the wrong book bag. What the fuck? You're already there. And yeah, I did see the actual release that the Asian dude did. It wasn't that much. Like, the dick was impressive, yeah, but it also didn't look like a real dick. Like, you see dick all the time, but it didn't look like a real one. Although, somehow in my mind, I was able to eyeball it and think, oh, that's definitely like 20 inches. White, black, yellow. Who? The guy with the dick? I remember the camera guys. There was like 2 black camera guys and 1 white camera guy. The YouTuber guy was a white guy. The dick dude was an Asian guy. You see dick all the time. Well, obviously, I mean, how many times do you ever jerk off? You see dick all the time. What the fuck, racist? How am I racist? Did I remember what color they were? You're the one who asked. This isn't going well. Go. Oh fuck, my bird fell again. Did he, or did he drop something? Oh, yeah, my bird fell. Give me a second. Anyway, there's more details from that dream. Like, I think the guy who took my backpack was someone from that show Hell's Kitchen in like season 4 or 5. I don't remember who he was. Oh yeah, so that was pretty much the dream. I dreamed that some YouTuber was in a barn, in some kind of barn, like a wooden, not a wooden fence, but think of how like they keep cows or something like that. Like how they keep them inside this wooden area. Basically like that. They were in there, and one YouTube guy's like, alright, I'm doing this gay thing for you guys. And then the buff Asian guy takes off his pants and you see like a 20-inch dick. And he was like jerking him off and then he finished off on him. The release actually wasn't like that much. It was like a few drops actually. But yeah, you asked the weirdest dream. Here you go. Weirdest dream. I hope that's weird enough for you. And besides, no one ever watches these streams. No one's ever gonna know about this. Just us two. Non-weird dreams before. I've had several Kingdom Hearts dreams. Remember I had that one weird dream that I was playing Chain of Memories and somehow I unlocked some kind of hidden content where you play as Riku and you go to some part of Castle Oblivion called the Dark World. Then you fight like these really shadowy, gassy things.
Like it!
I don't remember the whole dream, but I have it recorded on my phone. So I woke up and I'm like, I have to fucking record this. I have to say what I saw.
Come on! Yeah! Like it!
What other dreams? I've had good dreams too. I had this weird dream. I was a spy on some kind of secret mission and I met this cool girl. Unfortunately, her job was, it was going against what I had to do, but we fell in love or something. I don't even remember how she looks like or who she was. I had it like 3 years ago or something. Yeah, I just want to hook me up with that current.
Just me!
It's time to do it.
Take this!
Okay, I guess I'm just gonna duel him to death. Oh, no, I have second chance. I'll survive with that. Alright, that was 2 hits. Fuck. You weren't kidding. This is fucking hard. It's only 4, though. I still have 1 hour. Plenty of time. I could beat Zexion. Beat Ansem. Handsome. Handsome. Fuck off. Do less fire damage. I heard a card, I don't know where it is. guess I'm going back to duels only. Because this deck is so poorly designed.
Like it! Just me!
Uh-oh. Whoops. That didn't help. Okay, yeah.
Come on! Like it! Just me!
Gotta use my card to
Take
carry.
this!
I actually prefer this place without the ground, or without the table.
Come on! Take this! Just me! Take this!
Do you like Brains episode 13? Oh, hey, nominate. Oh, good. You won't have to hear that weird dream I had. No, I didn't like Brains 13.
Take this!
I really did not like it. I don't want to see a fucking clip show. It's only 13 episodes in. I don't want a clip show. I want more fucking Revolver action. Or Emma action. Either or. Won't let me use that. Ah, fuck. I'm gonna need you. Oh, it's 2 hits. Fuck. It's so difficult, but I know how to do this now. Just keep dueling, then you've got an opening after you win. But yeah, I didn't like Brains 13. Although I understand why they didn't, though. Because there was just a 4-part duel. Of course they're gonna have a recap. Oh no, not the table. I need that. You fiend. Bullshit. More bullshit. Oh, this isn't too bad. I don't know if darkness will help, but... Where is...
Your Majesty! Come on! Yeah.
Ah, damn it, I want to read, but... Trickmaster is being a dick. admit, it's nowhere near as good as the other 12. How the fuck does Emma have all those clips? Did you watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Reign? Some bits don't make sense at all. Oh, whoops, I wasn't even paying attention. Fuck me. It was pretty close to winning, too. I can do this, I know how. Some bits don't make sense at all, but I like it. Also, episode 13 is the end of the first arc, Kappa. I think it is supposedly the end of the first arc. I mean, he just fought his rival and won. I don't know how I feel about that also. Yusaku beating Revolver. I mean, did you say beat Jack in like 13 episodes? Because I never watched 5Ds. I know in the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Yugi fucked up Kaiba in episode 1. In GX, I think Jaden and Chaz had a duel, but then it was like, oh no conclusion. And then they had another duel like 20 episodes later. 5Ds, I don't know. In Zexo, Yuma dueled Kite and lost in episode 13. Well, he was gonna lose. And then in Arc 5, Yuya dueled Reiji or Declan in that duel, and then he was gonna lose too. Yeah. There's been a lot of protagonists who were gonna lose to their rival.
Darkness! Just me! Come on!
Let's do it. You say did beat Jack, the duel was sadly ended early before the damage calculation took place. Oh. I'm so gonna die. Mickey won't fucking drop in this fight. This shit fuck me. Hang on. Hook will hook me up.
Come on!
I can just duel him. Holy fuck, the water in the shower was so wet. Wait, what?
Come on!
Two, three. And one more duel should hopefully finish him off. Fuck this. Oh, are you kidding me? I can't. Yusei did beat Jack. The duel was sadly ended early before damage calculation took place. Can you read my pawn? I really did. Just watch 5Ds, and you can use 2 cards in a slate if you press L1 and R1 at the same time. Invalid slate used. Alright, next is Lexius. Hopefully no fucking stun lock again. OP damage dealer sexiest. That's pretty insane that Lexius can stun lock you. How is that fair? His damage is over 9,000. Only if he gets over 9,000 score.
That scent. You're another one of those nobodies.
You've done well thus far. But to possess your powers and yet fear the darkness, what a waste.
I do not fear it.
I sense that you do. You're also capable of controlling the darkness. Cast away your useless fear. Open your heart. Embrace the darkness.
And if I say no?
Then you lose both light and darkness. And disappear. I, Lexius, will not yield to the frail heart of an infantile coward. Now, stop resisting. And let the darkness in.
Alright. Luckily, Lexius, being the fucking dumb person he is, decides to fight Riku while he himself is weak to darkness.
Just give up!
Come on! This one's mine!
Fucking idiot.
Just me!
Got it.
This one's mine!
Not bad. Yeah, that's the stun lock move. Darkness over 9,000.
This one's mine!
This isn't your average everyday darkness. This is advanced darkness.
This one's mine!
What can I have from here?
Just give up!
That can hook me up. Uh-oh.
Can't run!
Come on!
Yeah, but I can do it.
This one's mine!
I'll break you! Darkness, give me power!
There we go.
This one's mine!
Power has no limit!
Oh, fuck.
I'll crush that!
At least I can still do damage to do it. Oh, that's a duel, but you still take the damage. You won't believe how many times they say that in Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5.
Crush you!
Oh no. Okay, that was a stun lock move. He got me good. Yeah, you won't believe how many times they fucking say that line in Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5. Where they're like, oh, but my monster won't be destroyed. But then they go, but you still take the damage. It's the dankness. Dankness is too strong. Yeah, I have 45 minutes. I need to fucking beat this. No more playing around. Sorry, Alexius.
Just give up! Can't run!
I never knew you could stun Alexius. Wow. I'm at 1 HP. Okay. Time out. Time out.
I'll break you!
By the way, Yu-Gi-Oh! Reigns episode 12 is pretty dank too. It was pretty dank how Yusaku ends up beating Revolver with parallel... What was it called? Like parallel plot armor? And then when he fucking wins, the last line is the one from Arc 5 that everyone hates. And he's like, but you still take the damage. And everyone's like, good times from Arc 5. I still think that duel was pretty good though. Yusaku versus Revolver. His dragon is so fucking cool. He has to put on a tinted helmet so he doesn't get blind from its attack. That's how fucking cool his dragon is.
This one's mine!
The hell? Why does my thing just say unknown now? What happened? The fuck? It's weird, my stream just died. It just says unknown. Oh, alright, it's working. Let me just check the volume. Alright, it's good. Okay, so somehow Twitch just died. Or maybe had another heart attack. Good times, Twitch. I remember when they had that heart attack before. In fact, the heart attack was so bad, it says I have 6 people here. It's weird, I never have more than 2. Oh fuck, I hope it saved the recording. Because that's how I get it.
This one's mine!
Just give up!
Come on!
Hang on, let me check the recording. I hope it's in good condition, because I don't want to redo this. I really don't want to. Yeah, it's still there. Okay, good. Yusaku still has yet to beat Revolver's monsters, though. That's true. He never did beat, Feral Load Dragon.
Just me! This one's mine!
Alright. Oh, no. Help me out, mouse.
Thank you. Darkness!
Alright, charge up once, and now... It's all about the jump rods.
Just give up! Wow. My power has no limit.
Uh-oh.
Can't run!
And
Just give up!
at least I can duel.
Misjudged you.
Alright, I need to hurry up. There's 40 minutes left before raid hour, and I need to beat this challenge. Wow, 3 level ups from Lexius. Thanks, dude. I've never seen a triple level up before.
You're finished!
Don't mock me! You were too much trouble. Too slow.
Fucking
You are
Veneers.
the superiors. Forgive me, Zexion. This was a fight I should not have started.
Oh really? You say so, Lexius? The guy who's weak against dark attacks shouldn't have fought the person who uses all dark attacks? Jeez.
I see you now.
What got into your mind, Lexius?
Huh?
Ansem definitely would have won KH1 if he didn't change form.
Lexius?
Riku, I can see your heart.
No, it's not.
Man, you know what I wish they could do?
Darkness
I wish
and
they could do
foul
a
could
Kingdom
only-
Hearts 1
Only
randomizer.
be.
They did that for Kingdom Hearts 2 where you can flip the bosses around.
Remember me.
And it somewhat breaks the game, but you can get through.
Into your
And it's pretty fucking cool how
Ansem!
Kingdom Hearts 2 can handle so many issues. Damn, I wish Kingdom Hearts 1 could have a
You called
randomizer.
out my name. You have been thinking about me. You're afraid of the darkness I command. Good. The more you think of me,
Imagine
the
fighting
closer
Riku
my
Ansem on
return
Destiny
draws.
Islands.
And when I have
Like you start
awoken,
the game,
I
first
will
boss,
take hold.
instead of Darkside 2, you have to fight
Your
Riku
heart
Ansem.
will be mine!
Riku, fight! Don't let him win!
Your Majesty!
You meddlesome king!
The king. He protected me. Your Majesty? Where are you? Please answer! You're with me, aren't you?
Lexius is gone as
Fuck
well.
me. There's no way I'm gonna finish the rest of this game in a half hour. Maybe 1 hour, but not a half hour.
Vexen, Larxene, Lexius. I wonder who will be next in line.
I thought perhaps
You
it
know what I
might
can
be
do?
you.
I might be able to stream for
Me?
1 hour
No way.
tomorrow before
I already took
leave.
my pounding from Sora. He thinks I'm done for good. Nope. I think it'll be Marluxia next. For defying the organization and targeting
I can
Sora.
beat this in an hour.
I hope he moves exactly as his heart commands him to. So, what about you? I thought you guys had plans for Riku.
Yes, we were going to set him off against the traitors. But with Marluxia gone, there is no more need. He is nothing but a nuisance now.
And he's dangerous as well. After all, he took down Lexius.
You know, that is not how I do things. Tell me, did you obtain the data on Riku's home?
Oh shit, that's me defeating
What?
Marluxia with the starting deck.
One of the senses died. A really
Or without slates.
strong
I don't know.
one.
Either.
The keeper of this castle, Marluxia, has just been felled by the Keyblade Master.
Keyblade. You mean Sora? Sora is here?
Yes. Want to see him? But can you face him?
What's
By the way,
that
how
mean?
did Axel actually get the data?
The world
They had
of
it stored on the
darkness
computer.
and some shadow still nest within your heart. Do you plan to face Sora like that? Are you not ashamed? Sora's fate is to battle the darkness. He must oppose anyone who hosts the dark. In other words, it's you. If you don't believe the words I say, then you had best see the truth with your own eyes.
This card. This is our...
Yes. It is your home.
Okay, I think I'll end the stream here. Tomorrow I'll stream for like 1 hour, trying to get through this quickly before I leave. I'll have to do that. I like to imagine that the worlds never disappeared after they did summon them in this game. By Mitch, don't forget to send me a friend request. I'll try. I don't know how to change his settings though. Yeah, bye guys. Thanks for coming. Hope you enjoyed, and goodbye. Hopefully that Twitch heart attack thing didn't mess up the recording. Oh well.